skirmishers.
Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. And today we have a match in the Salem that you are going to want to stick around for based off of the description in the email I received. Now, this is a live reaction replay, so I have a hint at what happens, especially toward the end of this battle. And if the email is not lying, this is something that I have genuinely never seen happen in this game in random battles before. So make sure you stick around for it. And this is some pretty unfortunate matchmaking right now that... Who is the hero? I know the email. Warlord. That's okay. Same as the email. So our hero today is Warlord. And he has stumbled into some most unfortunate matchmaking, doubles subs, and tier 10 CVs. And I believe... So they have the Malta. Enemy team has the Hawk. So it's not too terrible there. But... you gotta love the CV double sub game. Are they both tier 10 subs? They are. Enemy team has a Balau and a Thrasher. Friendly team has a Balau and a U4501. So they have the fast boy on their side, but the enemy team has the ooh, Kitakazi spotted. Has the Thrasher, which can just, as we saw in the Thrasher replay we featured here a little while ago, absolutely vomit out torpedoes. So anyway, the Salem Tier 10 American Premium Cruiser was one of the ships in Monday's Top 5 video. It is, in my opinion, one of the best premium cruisers in the game. For what you're witnessing here, its ability to find an island, hug it, and just vomit shells out. But also because it can take quite a hit. As you see there in his toolbar there at the bottom, he does have access to a super heal. Whereas, ooh, he actually hit that on that Kitakazi. Very nice. Double fire on the Kitakazi. That is most fortunate for Warlord here. But anyway, yeah, the Salem can super heal and basically eats large AP shells to the face that many other tier 10 cruisers cannot. Alright, there's a Lushan out there. Lushan? Is that one of the test ships for one of the mods? I actually don't know what that is. I probably read it in a devlog video, but I sure have forgotten about it. Oh, Petropavlov's broadside out for 15 kilometers. Warlord goes ahead and switches on over to the AP, but only gets one shell out from behind the island. Managed to get a couple more out that time. Not sure if the American Super Heavy AP is going to have a chance to do its thing in that range, because the plummet, yeah, look at them plummeting angles there at that range. From about 10 kilometers in, that's when you want to use the American AP on the Salem or any of the American heavy cruisers, because it will absolutely just eat its way through whatever it is that you are firing at. Oh, by the way, if I didn't mention, this is a live reaction replay, so I am reacting to everything you see on screen for the first time. I have not seen this replay beforehand. This isn't like analytical replay. We're just here watching this together. Speaking of that, we do lose the friendly, what was that? Was it the Petro? Yeah, the friendly Petropavlovsk to torpedoes already. Here comes the Kitakazi back again. And man, if Warlord is as good as he was last time to the Kitakazi, this is a dead Kitakazi here. Gotta give him a little more lead. That is the thing about the American shells. They just have an insane flight time because they are so daggum floaty and have terrible air drag coefficients. Oh, the Kagero steals the kill away from our hero. Oh, that's a Missouri out there as well. So the enemy team went pretty heavy this side, and the friendly team went very light out east. So a bit of a power differential here. Out east, you have a Hindenburg and a Le Fantasque and the Balau that are walking down the eastern side of the map, pretty much unopposed except for a Chungmu and the friendly Balau that's about to shotgun the St. Vinny out there in the east. But the friendly Marceau goes mid, catching the Hakuru by surprise. This should be pretty interesting. I want to see what happens with this Balau. Who's going to disappear on the minimap first, the St. Vincent or the Balau? I think since this is before the current update, the Balau probably has the St. Vincent here. Or not. St. Vincent does have a super heal, so he could take most of the Balau's torps and simply not be bothered by it. Balau is now under the St. Vincent. Interesting duel out there. U4501 pops his submarine surveillance, catches no subs in his submarine surveillance. It's like Warlord is trying to push up here to get some shots, probably on that Petro that is running for the island cover. Enemy team does grab the D cap. So now it's 2 caps to 1 cap. Yep, so we'll start burning down the Petro. In a bow competition, there's no competition between, well, really any other cruiser, any other heavy cruiser in the game, I should say, and the Salem. It's going to just melt whatever it is coming up against, thanks to its auto-loading guns. Petro's trying to do something against the Marceau that is murdering the enemy Hakuru at this moment. And Hakuru's down at 15k already. Marceau, as I'm assuming, just melting him down at this point. Ooh, Petro's going to eat a bunch of submarine turrets, but he does live. Barely. With a mere 1/4 of his HP remaining. The Hakuru's secondaries! What? What? The Hawk secondaries take out the Marceau? That's not a Graf Spee. I'm sorry, a Graf Zeppelin. What in the world? Okay, ooh, now would be a time to load the AP shells. Yep, and sure enough he does. Gets the AP in the tubes. That is a beautiful broadside right there on that Petro. Oh, he's about to get it. He got another kill stolen from him. This time by the Montana. Alright, so 2 friendly DDs down, 1 friendly cruiser down, 1 enemy DD down, and 1 enemy cruiser down at this moment. I still can't believe they lost to Marceau to the Hawk secondaries. Like, what in the... It's been so long since I've seen that happen. Alright, Lo Chuan, please get a viewing of that ship, sir. Or get that ship in your sights, I should say, so I can see what the hell that thing is. Okay, Warlord being very cautious here. With good reasoning. That is an Albing up there that has guns that can absolutely murder him if he does, unfortunately, show his side to that little DD. But there goes the U4501. So now the friendly team's down a sub, 2 DDs, and a cruiser. And they've lost the eastern side of the map. And now the Chungmu is going for B. I guess he saw it not work. Oh, what? The Malta's dead? Not only did the Hawk take out the friendly Marceau with his secondaries, he then goes and then just kills the Malta. So the friendly team's already lost 2 of its most powerful ships. Okay, but the friendly Montana does get the Hawk down, so now you're kind of even there in terms of CV trays, but things are not looking well for the friendly team. Elbing is backing up behind that island when Warlord pops his radar, so I mean, good for him. You definitely don't want to get caught, especially this close, by a Salem, but it looks like he might be, so he's going to keep backing up. Is he really? Oh, fella, that is not the move. And hello, this is what happens when you get caught by a Salem. It's down to 11k. He actually might get to scamper away just because of the ridiculous amount of HP that the Elbing does have. Oh, he might tag him there. Oh, no, he's gone. He is Gone, fellas, but he does not get... Oh, Warlord's caught on his side by a Missouri and a Gascon. Bilal takes out the Carl the 14th Johann. So I think that was the only guy that was kind of defending the home cap. Oh, the Zedin is helping him out with that too. Alright, Montana versus Missouri. Oh, Missouri's looking over here. He's probably going to attempt to ram the Montana and get the trade while at the same time blasting Warlord. But they miss each other. That's bad for Warlord because now, well, he has to deal with that Montana. Sorry, with that Missouri. That Missouri, man, you should have AP loaded by now. Might have been swapping out his shells or just caught him at the tail end of a reload. Yep. Oh, he has HE loaded. Very interesting strategy there. Alright, hits to Warlord's bow. Still floating though, as that... Well, I mean, you know, given with how RNG works with AP, sometimes it's better to load HE. But, okay, Missouri is still looking... Yeah, still looking at him. That turret just got knocked out. Chungmu does finish off the Elbing. Alright, things starting to turn around now. Ooh, there we go. Musashi comes in and deletes the Missouri. Alright, enemy team is still ahead, but the friendly team is ahead on caps, at least at this moment. They do have the enemy team fairly dispersed. You have the Luchuan, how you say it, over here in the north. You have a Gascon out west. Then you have, of course, the St. Vinny and gang in the D cap. So they can focus on this Luchuan and this Gascon over here, and then get to working on... Ooh, okay, that wasn't too bad. And then get to working on the group that pushed through D. Okay, but the Le Fantasque has caught the Chungmu. I mean, the Chungmu he can put up a pretty good fight there. Maybe. I mean, Le Fantasque is pretty good because naturally it is a French destroyer. Everyone talks about Soviet bias. No one talks about French bias. Ooh. Actually, maybe not. Okay, Warlord's trying to see who wants the third party. Either the Luchuan. Oh, that's the okay, I think I remember what that is. That's the Chinese King George V, huh? Okay, I think I remember reading about the ship now. No idea what it's like, but I remember seeing that. Okay, Chungmu, well, gets reminded that it's nice to have actual torpedoes, right? And there goes the Chungmu down to the Le Fantasque torpedoes. Okay, so I believe he meant to hit pop his heel there, but Warlord fat fingers the DFAA button. Try to make for the island to get out of that Gascon's line of sight, opening up on the Le Fantasque with some HE. It's just him and his 2 battleships left alive. I don't know what the battleship down south is because he is literally off the screen. He's so crammed into the border down south. Okay, Le Fantasque coming in right at him. He shouldn't have much of a problem dealing with the Le Fantasque here. As long as he can hit him, again, American air drag is terrible, but he's pretty much close enough to where he doesn't really have to worry about that too much. Ooh, there is some shells from the Luchuan. And nope. Oh, yep, there we go. Gets the Le Fantasque. Now it's time to burn down a King George V. Alright, he's got his side protected there against the shells of the Gascon. He just has to keep this island very snugly in between himself and that Gascon. HE coming in. Oh, but he's moving up. He's being a bold one. Now, granted, the Gascon does have to actually hit him. And given how, at least my RNG is with the Gascon's guns, not really going to be a huge issue. Okay, so he does eat a little bit there, but nothing too bad. Does not get citadeled. He's pushing this Chinese King George V. And he's burning it down pretty well. I mean, it is coated in 32 millimeters of armor. Ooh, switching over to the AP now, starting to chunk the superstructure there for, was that 2K? Here come the shells. Nothing too bad. A couple bounces there off of the turrets. Popping the super heals, trying to knock out that number 2 turret. Oh, this is a oh no, is this the tier 9? This is a Chinese Lion. Yeah, I was looking at this, I'm like, this King George V is it's missing its dual turret. Then I remembered, oh wait, that's a Lion. Oh, so he's just driving right up to the man right now. Popped his brakes there a little bit. Okay, this is very dangerous. If you can get close enough, the guns on the Chinese Lion here will not be able to depress. Okay, nice 10K shot there. Ooh, Chinese Lion. Just a little bit too early with that number 3 turret. Would have waited to get the center part of his ship. He most definitely would have absolutely annihilated the Salem Citadel there. But yeah, he too soon, Junior. Alright, so there goes down the Chinese Lion for Warlord's 2nd kill of the match. Nice little drive-by, showing him how it's done in America. Oof. Oh, he's alone. Ah, and there's still 3 ships left up. A Balau, a Hindenburg, and the Gascon. Ooh, and he's in a Salem. Salem is not that fast. And then, yeah, the Musashi did get taken out by the Gascon. That is a defeat that does warrant an inquiry into how the heck that does happen. Alright, so they're even in caps. And right now he's ahead in terms of caps. But for sure that Balau or that Hindenburg is definitely going to run to B or A. Gascon should be turning around and going to B if he's got any heals left. If he can heal up, obviously he can push up, take the cap. But if he's down on heals or he doesn't have any heals left, then definitely does want to run. Now the Balau and the Hindenburg, we don't know exactly how much HP those guys have left, right? So Warlord's in a pretty precarious situation here. He can either sit in the B cap and try to wait for the Balau, the Hindenburg to come to him, or he can go to the A cap and try to take care of the Gascon. But the thing is, if these 3 approach him at once, he's pretty not okay at that point. He's got 5 minutes left on the clock. So what shall happen here, dear viewer? If I was a betting man, I would bet that the Balau is going to go to A. I think the Gascon did pop a heal and is now pushing into the A cap. Or trying to push into the A cap. But our hero has shown up. And is... Oh... Ooh, French dispersion? Maybe, maybe, yes. Completely whiffs him from 10 kilometers. The submarine has showed up to third party. I'm here. Chewing through the gas cone like it's nobody's business. Alright, there we go. Gas cone is down. Now he has to deal with a... Oh! They have decided to jump him all at once. Okay, let's see how this is going to happen. Drops his ASW on top of the submarine. The Hindenburg has shown up. Hindenburg had HE loaded instead of AP. Now he has AP loaded. If he had AP loaded the first time, that would have been devastating to the Salem. Did pop his super heal there, so he's just hard pushing through that damage. Eats a torpedo there. Unfortunately, his damage con is on cooldown because he used it to get rid of the ping from earlier. There goes the Citadel and the Hindenburg. That is a dead Hindenburg. But now there is a submarine around, and he does not have Hydro. He does, however... Oh, look at that homing. That's crazy. Pops his damage con to clear the ping. Okay, drops his ASW to the right of the oil slick. He has 11 more seconds where he can get another round of ASW up. No hits there. Ooh. That submarine has to blast him. What was it? It's the Blau, huh? Okay, it's the Blau. So he does have rear torp tubes. Okay, dropping the ASW in front of the oil slick. Looks like that is the right call. Yep, that's going to be right on him. Ah, he's surfacing! Cue the Latin music. Ooh, but remember I said Blau does have rear tubes, and he does clip him there at the end. Dang. Alright. So everyone's dead. And this is what I was talking about when I said I've never seen this beforehand, where everyone has been sunk by the end of the match. Now, granted, with the couple of seconds that we get afterwards now with the victory or the defeat screen popping up, I believe these can happen a lot more now. But this used to be able to happen not quite a bit, but it used to be able to happen, or it can still happen if you both ram and one team has the point advantage over the other team there. But man, he was one more enemy ship surviving there at the end away from getting a not a close quarters, a solo warrior achievement. But fortunately or unfortunately for him, depending upon what viewpoint you're going for, there was only 3 enemy ships left alive there at the end. But yeah, no, they all jumped him at the end there, but he managed to pull a W out of that. So excellent job, Warlord. And our third Salem video in about, what, a week or a week or two? Our Salem content has increased significantly over the past couple of weeks, just like how we had the weekend of Vermont content a couple of weeks ago. Alright guys, so if you guys have a replay like this, a cool situation or a cool ending to a match, or just a good match through and through, make sure to send it into the email linked down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday, wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.